So first of all, you're gonna start off by having your image lined up of whatever side skirt that you want. Just have it lined up with the side of your car. Make sure your car has a front bumper and a rear bumper so you can see how low the side skirt should get. So now you wanna make sure you have all these panels here selected. Make sure nothing is selected in here. And now start selecting where you want like the side skirt to begin. Now make sure that you take all the lines that you just selected and join them together. Now delete whatever like you don't need, for example these on the side. Oh yeah, delete the other side as well, you don't need it for now. Now you want to merge by distance on all of them. Make sure these that are at like around the end here, you should move them out a little bit. Just a little bit. Now you want to move this back a little bit by pressing G and X. Now you want to extrude it out, E and X, S and X, 0. And then move it out to fit. Now check the face orientation by going here and pressing this, and everything that's red is in the wrong direction, so select it while in face select mode, Alt N, flip. Flip. Now don't select these that are at the side. Just select everything by pressing Alt, like, and then clicking on an edge, and only like select everything around here, but not these at the side. Not even this one, like the vertice at the very end of this line here, I guess. E, Z, and then SZ 0, G and Z. I want to turn on snapping to vertex here. G and X. Now some of these will go past this part, and all you have to do here really is just S and X, like S and Y, and scale down this a little bit and move it backwards a bit. Some of them don't have like a bunch of vertices like together like this one, so you can just move the vertice like backwards. And now put in like, I don't know, 4 or 5 loop cuts and start filling it in. You can add more loop cuts as you're going. Now start filling in the other side once you're done with the other one. Select all this in the front, SX0 to make sure it's all flattened up. Shape auto smooth. By the way, press Alt to select like a whole entire row of it. Like just hold Alt. And now I'm just gonna make this like fit better here. Like just make it to its proper length that it's supposed to be. Now to make it flare out like this, I have an easy technique for this. You want to select everything here near the end. Press F3 on your keyboard and type in shear. And now adjust the shear. And that should rotate it out a little bit. But you see, this one, it only had like the part that starts like flaring out is only this part here at the bottom. So to fix that, just make sure you have all of this selected instead. So you might want to fix the topology around here to be able to get only this part here. So to fix it, you just kind of have to like delete what you just did here. Oh yeah, this is also the perfect time to just simplify your topology. Right, if you think a part of your thing has too many of these edges, you can just select all the row of edges here and then dissolve it. Hold on, I got an error here. I did this by accident. Alright, you shouldn't get that error, but I mean, I don't know how I got it. Probably filled in something by accident. It's best to remove as many of those little loop cuts as possible. That makes the mesh a lot more workable. Make sure everything's merged by distance. Hold on, I don't know where this error came from. I gotta fix this real quick. Or I guess just throw on a smooth, a weighted normal on top, I guess. Now, after fixing the topology and whatever to better suit your model, you're gonna make sure this is all flat here, and adjust it to be a little better, the fitment. And also to make these like cleared edges, these marked sharp edges better, I'll show you later. But real quick for now, select all that you want to flare out. So again, look at the front view, F3, shear. And you can adjust the shear. Make sure you use the snapping tool to align this to this. I don't think I put enough shear, so let me adjust it again. Oh yeah, make sure you're in the front view, by the way, because the shear is affected by which angle you're looking at it. Okay, that's a little better. Now you want to take this entire edge here, hold Alt to select multiple at once here. Now Control B. Add like 3 bevels here. Use your scroll wheel to adjust how many bevels actually. Now every like sharp edge here. Actually, not yet. Hold on. Right here, you see where you see this like little thing over here, like around like this line here, I guess. To get that, you just kind of select where you want to flatten, S and X and 0, and then make sure, like, I guess, try and align it best you can with like the flow of your side skirt. Well, this is flat. Hold on. S, X, and 0. G and X. And then try and align it best you can with that. Now put a bevel here as well. Just like a mini bevel to make it a little sharper, but like smooth. Now select all the sharp edges, just hold Alt and Shift to make this a fast process. Clear sharp, Control B, and add another small bevel. That should be the base of the side skirt finished. And now, if you wanna put this little vent here, just delete like where you're gonna put the vent, I guess, but don't delete too much. Now select what you want to slide up to make it fit better. So press G twice to slide this up. Add a loop cut, by the way. If you need like something like this and you don't have like a vertex here, just add a loop cut with Control R. Press G twice. Once again. Right there. Ah crap, I did a bad job here. Okay, ignore this for now. I just kind of messed up here. Yeah, okay, there's gonna be a like small error here, but yeah. Didn't notice until now. So just ignore this part for now. Alright, now now after you made like your vent outline, you wanna press Alt and select all that's inside your vent here. You're gonna extrude in SX. You're gonna take where you want your vent to like have the intake in. Select all these, Control F, inset faces. Then you're gonna E and Y to move it out backward. Delete this and mark this as sharp. I would honestly put a bevel here around here too. Okay, but there's also a bevel like bothering this, so I might as well just mark it sharp for now. And now you start filling in the inside. Alright, that's the vent finished. Oh yeah, sometimes you also have these little sharp edges. You can either bevel them or mark them as sharp. Anything works here. Alright, this is the end result here. And don't forget to add a mirror modifier. Control A, all transforms. And I should have it on the other side. And yeah, this is the end result here. It was kind of rushed, but you get the idea. And also, you gotta make sure you get as many squares as possible. Like fill it in with like 4 corners, because triangles are not very good. I only put in like certain spots when you really do need to put a triangle, but yeah.